A7 brings a triple destroyer setup with Marceau, Daring, Gearing, double Moskva, Minotaur, and Napoli. They also bring Republique and Ohio. Surya goes with also triple destroyer setup with Marceau, Yang, Daring, double Stalingrad, Nevsky, Des Moines, Kremlin, Ohio. Okay, interesting to see the Napoli here, how they're going to be playing the Napoli. From the Surya side, they're moving Daring, Des Moines, and one Stalingrad towards the sea cap, even if this Stalingrad might beach here or even here. They will be supported by the Kremlin most likely, and this second Stalingrad is moving towards the B cap, I assume, while Marceau, Yang, Nevsky, and Ohio are going towards A. So double destroyer on A for Surya. Okay. A7 that is sending Gearing, Minotaur, and Ohio towards A. This Moskva is supporting the Daring around B, while Marceau, Moskva, Napoli, and Republique are going all towards C. So definitely the focus of A7 seems to be B plus C, while this force here seems to be a delaying force, to me at least, while Surya is with a, I wouldn't say unusual deployment of these two Stalingrads in the B area, but they don't seem to have a much stronger flank. I mean, they don't seem to be heavier on one flank than the other. I mean, yes, they have double destroyer here, but they only have a Nevsky and an Ohio as a support. So I'm not sure what are the Surya plans here, because they sent this Stalingrad to this island here, but it doesn't have a lot of support. Uh-oh, Ohio shells coming in. Okay, he's lucky to get only one overpen. What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? Ohio from the side, I guess? I assume, but I'm not sure. I completely missed what happened to that poor Stalingrad. So early kill for A7. So I assume Ohio across the map between this gap, between these two rocks. This seems the case. So, okay. I would call that on the Ohio. And what now? What now for Surya? Well, no team has any point income at the moment, but judging from the positions, A7 has a much stronger presence on the map. Because as you can see, A7 has ships on this line here, basically, that cuts in half the map, while Surya has ships on the line that is much more, you know, in much more a back line, let's say. So they are struggling to contain the push that A7 is pulling off on the C cap, basically. So everything is going as planned for A7 so far. They were clearly planning on pushing around C, and they are succeeding. They crossfire to shoot that Stalingrad. That, funny enough, that Stalingrad is putting himself in exactly the same position where his teammate in his very same ship was blapped by, I assume, this Ohio around here. But placing this Stalingrad here again, when it proved that it was not really a safe position, I'm not sure about that. There we go. Is that a replay? No, almost. A little bit high, but yeah. They should know by now that this is not a safe position for a Stalingrad, especially if you have ships already here that can shoot almost at your broadside, okay? And you have the Ohio shooting from the other side. So I'm not really sure. Oof, that Napoli. That Napoli, what happened to that guy? Was he blacked by the Kremlin? Probably. That Napoli is suiciding for no reason. So, okay. So now the Kremlin is going to walk onto the Republic. Are they going to ram each other or what? Let's see here. That Napoli was, you know, a little bit too impatient. That's a citadel from the Republic on the Kremlin that is not really respecting the French battleship. Are we going to see a drive-by or a ram here? I wonder. I think we are going to see... This guy is not going for the ram. He's going for the drive-by instead. Is he? Uh-oh. Oof. Republic shoots first and deletes the Kremlin. And guess what? This demon is doomed now. This guy is literally doomed. So well played from the Republic that, you know, it is not really a ship in which you want to brawl that much, especially against the Kremlin. But that guy succeeded in his brawl, and he's now gonna delete the Demon as well. There we go. Helped by the Moskva, of course. But, well, that's 3-1 for A7. Well played. Well played. And Syria is falling apart in every side of the map. Here, the A flank from Syria didn't achieve anything, literally the whole game. They played hide and seek with these guys that were happily, you know, delaying them, because everything that was happening was on C, basically. Uh-oh, Daring is torpedo rushing the Republic. He might succeed in that. He is succeeding in that. Okay. So that takes out the Republic, but look at the HP bars. Syria has 100k points to claw back. This Marceau is gonna trade most likely with the Daring. Is he? Yes, he is. These torpedoes are not likely gonna kill the Moskva. He might eat one, like this one, for example. Is he? Maybe not even. Very good dodge. And yeah. Oof, Stalingrad though. Ouch. Okay. This Stalingrad position finally paying off, let's say. I don't think the Moskva has enough time to angle against the Stalingrad here. He's gonna go down with this volley here, most likely. Never mind. He survives with 400 HP. And once again, the Ohio across the map with the spotter plane above the island with the plunging fire deletes the Stalingrad once more. So, guys, breaking news: this position here, when you have an Ohio right there, is not a position to hold with the Stalingrad apparently. So, Syria not taking the lesson apparently. So, yep. I mean, A7 actually gave only one ship for free, which was the Napoli. Republic actually smashed the Kremlin in the drive-by and then killed the Des Moines. He died to a daring torpedo rush, but that's fair. Nothing he can do about that. But yeah. That seemed like a mismatch in the sense that Syria doesn't seem to be up to A7 when it comes to, you know, experience and knowledge about the map and how to react to the enemy doing something. I mean, this is from the very first impression that I get from this specific match, but I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, and we might see everything changed upside down in the next round. Who knows? And okay, so map 1 goes to the team 1, and let's go. What we are gonna see in the next one.
Round 2.
So if Syria loses this, they are out of the tournament. If A7 wins this, they are to the knockout stage. Let's go. Syria with the triple destroyer setup: Vampire, Marceau, Giring, Nevsky, Moskva, Napoli, Salem, Yamato, Kremlin. A7 replies with triple destroyer setup as well: Marceau, Daring, Giring, double Moskva, double DM, Republic again, and the Ohio. Okay, let's see. Giring from Syria is going towards C. Maybe he's gonna be joined by Denis Nevsky, I guess, that had a very unlucky spawn. Vampire 2 is going towards B, while the huge pushing force about Syria seems to be going towards A, which is composed by Marceau, Moskva, Salem, and Napoli, plus the Kremlin. Yamato, I guess he's gonna lurk behind A and B, C and B, trying to find some cross shots here and there. Giring is waiting for his Nevsky buddy to rejoin him, I guess. So, on the A7 side, we have Giring, Des Moines, Moskva, the second Des Moines that are going towards C apparently. Maybe this guy or this Moskva are gonna go towards B to support the Daring that is sent to cap B, or at least contest it, while Marceau, Moskva, and Ohio are going towards A. So the two teams are choosing to go for two different caps. The Syria clan seems to be going towards A, heavily on A, while A7 seems to be sending ships here just to, you know, delay, and, you know, they don't seem to be strong enough here to actually cap A. While they do seem very strong on C, because they send double DM, gearing, Republic, and this Moscow, I don't know. Maybe she's gonna go here at some point. I'm not sure what is this guy doing, but we are gonna find out at some point. A7 seemed to be a little bit, I don't know, confused about what to do here. First they send the Marceau, then now they are sending the gearing after he smoked up the Moskva. I don't know. This Kremlin and Napoli are taking a long route to get here. I would be surprised if the A7 guys would be allowed to cap here. There we go. Salem is raiding the daring. Napoli is going to have a shot on that guy. Maybe even the Marceau. Marceau can easily kill, shoot the daring that is forced out of the cap. Daring is not a fast ship, so he's going to eat some damage here for sure. Napoli chooses to not shoot the daring, so he's trying to stay concealed and get as deep as he can while staying undetected, preserving his smoke. I see what these guys are trying to do. They are trying to move a Napoli behind this island here, but the question that I'm asking is why? Why moving a Napoli here instead of, I don't know, something else with a radar, for example? These two Marceaux are spotting each other, so they're gonna exchange some fire. Napoli chooses to smoke up, and he's gonna shoot the Marceau as well. Let's see. Couple of hits, decent support. Well, this engagement so far is heavily in favor of the Surya Marceau, but now it is gonna be more and more difficult to hit that guy. He's not undetected yet. Napoli salvo coming in. No damage, 6.9k. But yeah, that was definitely a better trade for the Surya Marceau than this guy, than the A7 Marceau. But in the meantime, this sneaky daring managed to get inside the A cap again. He's spotted, but he's gonna be able to, yeah, to catch the A cap for his team. He's gonna trade some HP for that, a lot of HP actually. He's losing a ton of HP here. He's down to 13.7. Napoli secondaries to bear. He's gonna go dark in a bit. Okay, he seems to be fine-ish. But these two destroyers took some decent damage, both of them. But they got the cap. So, cap advantage goes to Surya. And the point advantage. And the HP advantage as well. So, this seems to be a much closer game than the previous one, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Moskva, is she gonna eat torpedoes? Wow, only 2 torpedoes passed through here. These are gearing torpedoes. Only 2 made it through, and the 2 torpedoes that made it through actually hit the Moskva. That was very unlucky for this guy. He's down to 5.6k HP. The next time he gets spotted, he's surely gonna be shot at by the Yamato. And well, it is not looking great for A7 at all. Not at all. But this guy is choosing to stay here. I'm not sure why. He's literally out of the action. This torpedo from the Marceau might reach him. I don't know when the Marceau launched them. Well, this might be one of the best calls I've ever seen with the torpedoes. Oof, man. So close, so close. That was such a good prediction from this Marceau. They just ran out of range. Surya is gonna have the A cap for the rest of the game. A7 is gonna hold the C cap for the rest of the game, most likely. This whole fight is gonna come down to the B cap. Who is in control of the B cap, and who is not in control of the B cap? Nevsky is eating torpedoes there. Oh, the vampire from Surya is very low HP. So after 12 minutes almost of battle, there are no kills on the board for both teams. This is surprising. This is the very first game I see today and the whole tournament without kills that deep in the game. Nice blind fire from Surya on the daring. Everybody shooting this guy. everyone in the Surya team is shooting that guy. They are making sure that this guy is not going to be able to contest that easy or cap even. And with the blind fire, they're literally forcing him out. Sooner or later, this Moskva is going to have his radar available again. And this guy is definitely in the Moskva radar range. So if they find the way to reset him again, well, they keep trying to blind fire this position, but this guy, in a very smart way, repositioned on this side, and he is able to cap B for Surya. Okay, now he needs to leave because he's gonna be radared in a second or so. So well done by this gearing, by the way. And well done by Surya as well with the blind fire. They tried their best to deny the cap, but now the ball is in their field. It is in their hands, and they have to do something. Maybe Republic is planning on rushing into the A cap and blapping the Salem. That could be a clutch move from the Republic. Yep, she is shooting the Salem with the overmatch. Wow, these two guys, the Kremlin and the Salem, are now boxed in around this island. They are not able to escape. Salem is okay. He's not eating the Ohio shells, but can he survive the Republic overmatch from the front? Marceau torpedoes are coming in. Can he avoid them? He might hit one. No, he's fine. Marceau is also spamming some HE on the Republic that doesn't have a really good armor, and you know he can eat a lot of damage from the from Marceau. He finds a juicy pen, but no citadels yet. He's bleeding a lot of HP to do that. He must at least trade with the Salem, at least a trade, unless it is a massive fail for oof. Republic goes down, and this puts Surya at 960 points, 200 points ahead of A7 with only one cap. They still win. If they don't lose any ship, they are gonna be winning. Marceau is trying his best to, you know, chip down the Salem as much as he can, but he's not able to, and the Salem will have the super heal available soon. They are trying to focus fire the Moskva as well. That it's a massive hit from the Yamato as well. Wow, what a fight pulled off by Surya here. I didn't see that one coming. I mean, I hope to see something like that because I don't like, you know, one-sided matches. But that was very well played by Surya. And, well, I think that, yeah, there is no way for A7 to come back. They don't have the time. They simply don't have the time to come back here. Well played, Surya. We are going to see the deciding one. Well played.
Round 3.
A7 starts with triple destroyer, Harugumo Marceau gearing, Moskva, triple Des Moines, Republic again, and Ohio. Surya this time brings double Ohio, Des Moines, Napoli, Moskva, Nevsky, and gearing daring Marceau. So both teams with triple destroyer setup. Let's see, a lot of ships crossing their own paths here and there. Okay. All destroyers from A7 seem to go towards A for some reasons, while one Des Moines and one Ohio are going towards C. Wow, okay. This seems already a heavy commitment by A7 towards A. Maybe this giving is gonna go here and smoke up this Des Moines towards this island, a move that we just saw happening plenty of times. Even the Harugumo can do that. But wow, A7 is heavily committing around A and maybe even B. On Surya side, we see the usual daring going towards B, supported by this Moskva in the center around that island. Marceau is speedrunning towards the A to get the early cap, but he's gonna be facing this other Marceau, so we'll see. He is supported by DM, Napoli, and the Ohio, while there we have gearing, Nevsky, and the Ohio. So a lighter setup from these guys as well. This is the same kiting force that we saw in the previous game on Northern Waters that actually survived and did a decent job delaying this force from A7, but this time A7 is also not committing a lot of resources around the sea cap. So it should be actually Surya that gets the sea cap, since A7 doesn't have any kind of, destroyer here. Oh, is this Marceau eating torpedoes? He might be. Is he fast enough to turn in and find this gap? Uh-oh. 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 Nope. He eats one torpedo and he loses 10k HP because of that. What are all these guys gonna do now? They have A. What's next? In the sense that, what is the next move? Moving a Des Moines into A to keep it safe? But this Napoli and this Des Moines are doing exactly the same thing. They are rushing this island to place this Des Moines inside of it, most likely. The point is that, can these two guys get there safely from this Republic? I don't think so. Uh-oh. This might be the turning point of this game. Can this Republic blap one of these two cruisers? Uh-oh. AP out. Let's see. These are for the DM. 10k damage, not that much. Not that much. He might have a second chance here if the DM is not fast enough to reach the cover, and he's not fast enough apparently. So let's see about this Republic and his next salvo on the DM. Ohio from 30 kilometers. What is this shot? What is that? Is that even legal? He tried. Republic AP out again. Oh, one pen, but not more. This guy is losing a ton of HP from the crossfire from this DM as well. But he might be safe here. He might be safe. Yeah, he's safe, and okay. So it wasn't that painful, but I think that Surya here is making a huge mistake. They are pushing into the main force of A7 instead of, trying and taking their time and redeploying their forces. Here, Daring is opening up on the gearing. I'm not sure why. He doesn't have any kind of real support besides the Moskva. So he's taking a massive damage. This DM though, he's running into one gearing torpedo, maybe even two. Nice torpedoes from the gearing. The one loses half of his HP. Uh-oh. This can be huge. Sorry, it was a Daring, not gearing. This can be huge. If the Ohio there finds a shot on this Des Moines, he might be in serious troubles. He's down to 19k and on fire. He eats some damage as well, down to 4k damage, 4k HP, sorry. And he goes down from the Ohio. So early kill for Surya. Okay, they take out this Des Moines. So this gearing now is out of radar support if he wants to contest B. And here, A7 doesn't have any resource to contest C, while A is contested permanently by not one, not two, not three, but 4 Surya ships. Now the Ohio is gonna get out of here, of course, but wow. And what's up now? This old Marceau here ate a lot of damage here somehow. I'm not sure why and how, but oof, man. Like this Des Moines cannot actually push into that DM because the Marceau is gonna torpedo rush him if he chooses to do so. So this is a stalemate. This is a stalemate. These guys are virtually out of the game. So it comes down to all the other ships to, try to do something. This Harugumo is hugging the border. He's down to 4k HP. He's on fire as well. He eats some more damage. Double fire, 800. Double fire again. He cannot repair, 300. He's going to go down. This is the second ship down for A7. And this is a huge disadvantage now for A7, even more. Uh-oh. Daring is caught here. Daring is caught. He might pay the price here. He might pay the price. Let's see. Gearing is shooting him down to 4.8. Still detected. He now goes dark. Gearing, on the other hand, is gonna eat some damage. He's still detected by the Moskva, down to 6 something KHP and burning. Moskva shells out again, down to 4.3, 4k. He's forced to smoke up 2.3. Very accurate blind fire from the Daring, 1.5k. Wow, what a show, man. Okay, he's safe. He lives with 1.5k HP. And now the Ohio. the Ohio from this from Le Suricat is rejoining the C cap as well. Napoli is rushing. Marceau is rushing the Des Moines. It is finally happening, guys. Marceau is rushing the DM. Let's see. Can he get the kill that they desperately need here to secure the victory? The DM turret reverse does not keep up with the citadels. The citadels from the Marceau. Oof. Huge damage, and they take out the Marceau. Is this guy gonna proceed through and get the Moskva? No, he doesn't have the HP anymore. 1.5k. He has to back up. He has to back up and try to survive. But he's perma-detected by the Moskva, so he might go down actually here. Ohio on the Moskva. He finds a citadel. So, oof, man. This is tense. This is very tense. If this Moskva goes down, no one from the A7 team is going to be able to hold A for them. And they desperately need to hold this cap as much as they can. Moskva is trying to pull off some AP citadel on the Napoli, but it is not paying off. So, torpedoes from the Napoli on the Moskva. They are trying to convert the kill on the Marceau at least. They do get the kill on the Marceau, but they fail to save the Moskva. And the A cap is going to fall into Surya hands. The Ohio, on the other hand, is desperately trying to buy his team some time to do something, but he's going to go down as well. Oof. Okay, Surya at 942 points with one cap ticking and one other cap being contested and capped. So this is definitely over for A7. If they lose, they are out of the King of the Sea. They are out of the King of the Sea, and I don't see a real way for them to actually being able to pull off a comeback in this match. They are down to 120k points to 300 almost 300k HP pools. HP, sorry, I'm rumbling at this point. Ohio with this smack on the Des Moines. Okay, never mind. Doesn't seem to be that bad. Is he gonna go for the ram? He must go for the ram. Even if it is not gonna kill the Ohio, most likely. He doesn't have the HP to do that. Nope. Ohio survives, and this is over. They got to 1,000 points. Wow! Surya takes it in the end. Whoa! What a! I don't know. I'm speechless. What a very last game. Wow! Extremely well played by Surya. Extremely well played. Well done, man.